my sincere appreciation to all the attendees here. Thank you very much. Though it has been very tough time due to COVID-19 pandemic, but Osaka University is still wanting the excellent international students from all over the world now. So, taking this opportunity, we would like to introduce Osaka University and let you know how wonderful university it is. So today we will introduce many information regarding Osaka University in this session. So please enjoy it to the end. Thank again. Okay, so Cho Sensei, Darwin Sensei, please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Okay, let me start our introduction to Osaka University. First, I want to show you the location of Osaka City. Osaka is located in western Japan. It neighbors Kyoto, here you can see on the map, Nara, Kobe, and it is the second biggest metropolitan city in Japan with a population of over 8 million. And I'm sure some of you have visited Osaka before on travel or exchange programs. I want to show you something that you may not know about Osaka. Osaka has been ranked as the second most livable city in the world by the journal EIU. The livability index ranks cities based on more than 30 factors across 5 broad categories. They are stability, healthcare, culture and environment, education and infrastructure. And the next one is Universal Studio Japan. We call it the USJ. I think it's very famous to all of you. It's located in Osaka and is one of the 6 Universal Studios theme parks in the world. It's opened for more than 20 years. And next here you can see on the map is Cup Noodle. Yeah, I think every one of you know Cup Noodle, but guess what? They were born here in Osaka in 1958 in Ikeda City of Osaka. So there is an interesting noodle museum here in Osaka. And the last one is we call it monorail. It runs around Osaka OU campuses and it links up 3 campuses and makes it very convenient to access. Okay, let's go to history of Osaka University. The roots of Osaka University can go back to 2 Edo area schools in Osaka. They are called as Kaitokudo and Tekijuku. And in 1931, Osaka Imperial University was established. And in 1949, the university's name was changed to Osaka University, which remains until now. In 2007, Osaka University of Foreign Studies merged with Osaka University, which made us to be one of 2 national universities in the country with a School of Foreign Studies with majors in 25 languages, including Japanese. We just celebrated our 19th anniversary last year, and we are now preparing to commemorate our 100th anniversary in 2031. Okay, let's go to our campuses. We have 3 main campuses in the northern part of Osaka City, as you can see on the map. They are very close to each other and easily accessible using public transportations as well as free shuttle bus. And among those campuses, you can see we have Mino campus. It has moved to a new location from last April. Okay, let's show you our campuses using a 360-degree map.
Sure. Can you please stop sharing? I can't share while you're sharing. Somehow it's the setting, maybe. Okay, let me try to show you some image. I don't know if you can see. Can you see?
Yes, I think it's take a while. Let's wait for a moment.
Not visible, is it? Okay.
Oh, it should be
Now,
yeah.
okay, I have to be on the screen. Yeah, we had some drawn and shot some picture of our campus, Sita campus, and here you can see the campus from above. Perhaps we can explain some parts. So, for example, this is the whole Sita campus. It's the biggest among our campuses, and the main administrative units are also located here. And here, you can see my mouse moving. Here's the place for students to receive support. International Student Support Center, and also Japanese language classes are held in this building. And if you can move a little bit closer, here you can see the Graduate School of Engineering and also Graduate School of Science located here, and also many research centers are also located here. And if we can scroll a little bit this way, here you see this building is a hospital. Osaka University Hospital is here. Actually, we are connected from this building called Comet, and there's a library here. And we can scroll a little bit this way. You can see this sports grounds. There are quite many sports grounds, like tennis courts. And this we shot this picture in fall, so the trees look like this in November. And here, a little bit further, you see, I don't know if you can see, there's a Ferris wheel, which is the biggest in Japan, the tallest in Japan, and has glass floor, so you can see it downstairs while you're on board. And there's a big Expo City, a shopping mall and entertainment center very close to the campus. And here's also our gym, sports gym. Let me see if I can go a little bit further. And right, so we have some more. We have the dental school here. I think no, it's not here. Is it?
It's a little far away.
It's a little bit far. It's not visible here, right? So this is how it looks. How the main student campus looks.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on with our campuses. Okay. I want to show you some pictures of our new campus, Mino campus. It's taken by ourselves. As here we have many space for students to communicate, and we have new libraries. It's a very diverse library. Okay, let's show some facts and figures about Osaka University to you. As one of the best comprehensive research universities in Japan, we provide world's most advanced education research opportunities. Not only undergraduate and graduate schools, there are also universities, just as Ariuna Sensei introduced. There are also university hospitals, libraries, research institutes, centers, and facilities. And OU is a large-scale national university with more than 15,000 undergraduate students and more than 8,000 graduate students, and we have more than 7,000 faculty members. Okay. There are around 2,600 international students here, and most of them come from Asian countries. Here you can see we also have that they come from more than 100 different countries and regions. Okay. And we have 11 undergraduate schools. The starting period for undergraduate schools are 4 years, and some of them, like dental school and medical school, they take 6 years. And for graduate schools, here you can see we have 15 graduate schools. This includes social sciences, humanities, law, economics, medical school, dental school, engineering, IT, natural sciences, and so on. It takes 2 years to 3 years to finish grad school studying here. Okay, I will pass the screen to Ariuna Sensei to go on with strategic research areas.
Thank you. Well, so as a comprehensive research university, as you know, we promote multifaceted, multilateral development of research by establishing world-class research hubs that maximize the individuality and also strengths of the university. And among the research fields, the strategic research areas that are currently promoted are visible on the screen that you can see, which includes immunology and infectious diseases embodied at the 3 research centers, IFRAG, RIMD, CIDER, and also translational and reverse translational medicine in 3 centers, and also symbiotic intelligence system and quantum information science and quantum biology. And on the next screen, you can see that we have 101 joint research hubs at Osaka University as of 2020. And actually, besides promoting world-class research on campus, we also partner closely with industry. And we have joint research labs with some of the famous industries. And this way, companies fund to basic research by establishing this kind of research labs, and for long term, so for like 10 years. And Osaka University conducts basic research independently and also applies some of the findings to the industry directly. So this way, students can also do some internship, or they can also pursue their career in the industry. Right, and so we have many, as you might know, we have a number of partner universities and leading universities around the world. But we also have overseas centers located in 4 different places, at Groningen, the Netherlands, the Bangkok, Thailand, and also in Shanghai, China, and Berkeley, California, in the US. And these centers coordinate research and student exchanges in each region. So if you are in these places, you can also check activities there. Right, so as Japanese national universities, most students at Osaka University take their classes in Japanese. However, international students, they have some more options to study in English. At the undergraduate level, we have 2 programs that's called international undergraduate programs, one in sciences and one in human sciences. At the graduate level, we have more programs offered in English. So across 5 graduate schools, so in science, engineering, science, engineering, information science, and technology, and economics, we have a number of master's and PhD programs entirely conducted in English. And the numbers in parentheses on the screen, it means the number of programs at each graduate school. And so on the screen now, you can see that we have, here you see that the names of graduate schools and also the name of the programs at each school that conduct their courses entirely in English, and their application period and enrollment period. And for more information, you can scan this QR code at the bottom to find information about the admissions guide and also English Talks degree programs. And I should emphasize here that, for example, in physics, the number of schools might offer the similar fields, but study and research from different angles. So from not limited to these programs, you can also search for other programs, especially for PhD programs that also conduct their courses in English. Right? And yeah, I move it back to you.
Okay. Let's use some keywords to introduce the process of graduate admissions. There are research plan, here you can see on our screen, advisor, we call it supervisor, and research student screening and enrollment. Enrolled as master or PhD student. Let's go one by one. First, decide on your research topic, collect information on it, and draft a research plan. As graduate students, not only study, we have to know how to conduct your research work, that is also taken as an important ability. So the first keyword for us is research plan, and then advisor, or you can call it supervisor. Here you can see we have a database for you to find the supervisor, and you can use this to search for the supervisor that in particular field. And we have Japanese version and English version. And when applying for graduate school, maybe you will come up with questions like how to conduct prospective supervisors, what to submit. Or maybe you will be worrying about not hearing from the professors you conducted. Okay, you can use Osaka University Admissions Assistant Desk. We call it AAD. Helps you. You can submit all your materials to find the supervisor online. It's an online system. So when you have problems or questions about finding a supervisor, you can use AAD. It helps you to find your supervisor. And after got the permission from your supervisor, you can come as a research student. Yeah, as a national university here in Japan, we have research student, and you can come here as research student for about 6 months or to 1 year. During this period, you can prepare for your studying for studying and examination for master and PhD course. Okay, and then there will be screenings on documents, and you will have written exam and interview. It's different from graduate schools, so please check their home pages to get the details of the enrollment and admissions.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, after screening is enrollment. And finally, enrolled as a graduate student of a new semester start from April or October, usually from the first week. Okay, the next is exchange programs.
Right, so we have a number of exchange programs for students coming from our partner universities, and you can check if you are, I believe most of you are students with which we have, at the universities with which we have, right, admission, exchange agreements. I think you can all are eligible to participate in these exchange programs. So anyways, we have 4 exchange programs, and you can see the flags that represent the language. So as you see, we have 3 programs that's conducted in Japanese, and 2 in English. And the first one, if you can look at the first line, is a laboratory research exchange for the duration of 3 to 12 months. And you can come to Osaka University to conduct basically research in the lab. And some of the language requirements include these, as you can see on the screen, TOEFL IBT score, English language ability, or Japanese language ability. And we also have a MAPLE program that is Japanese language skills promoting program. So yeah, under this program, students not only can improve their Japanese language skills, but also they can learn about Japanese culture and society. And for this program, you need Japanese language skill of lower intermediate level. And the next program is entirely conducted in English. It's called OSAP, and Short-Term Student Exchange Program. And you can come either for 1 semester or 2 semesters. You can choose. And then we have exchange program in Japanese. You can choose any classes conducted in Japanese. And that require higher level of Japanese language skills. And at the bottom, you can see 2 QR codes, and the one on the left is the list of universities that we have exchange agreements with. And on the right, we have the brochure where you can find more information about these exchange programs. So here you can see the tuition fee. Basically, as a national university, the tuition fee for Japanese students and also international students is flat. It's the same. So for both undergraduate students and graduate students, the fee is about 4,000 something in US dollars. And so students have to pay a yearly tuition fee, but also one-time enrollment fee and entrance exam fee. So we also have an exchange program for students interested in just coming here during summer or winter and to improve their language. And you can also scan this QR code to find more information. And here you can see the cost of living per month. So the number is estimated by JASO, and they did some survey from privately financed international students in Japan. And based on their data, students in Osaka spend about 91,000 yen, which is about 800 something US dollars, and which is lower than Tokyo. But so you can see some of the costs here, including like food costs, rent costs, and utility charges, and also insurance and medical fees. So for students, international students, you can be fully covered by the national health insurance, and the national health insurance in Japan covers 70% of the medical costs, including dental treatment costs, which is very unique among the developed world-leading university countries. So international students pay about $3,000 a month and be fully covered by the insurance. And this is some information about financial aid. Students, of course, there's a Japanese government scholarship, and for this you can, there are basically two pathways. So one is to apply to the embassy and be nominated through the embassy, and another way is to apply to the university directly, and certain programs might have max scholarship, and you will find the details of this kind of scholarships at each graduate school's websites. So if you are not sure if the professor or the school that you're interested in has this kind of scholarship, you can contact the faculty members at the program. And also there is some independent scholarships from each school. So for this also you can find more information, but mostly some of these scholarships are available for students after their enrollment. And of course there are other private foundations or company scholarships. You can find this kind of scholarship information from JASO's brochure on their website. And if you don't know this website, we can send you later in the chat. And also we have tuition fee waiver for students struggling with financial difficulties. And for this, students are allowed to apply only after enrollment. Well, yeah, so we have 8 dormitories across 3 campuses. So we have different dormitories and then price range is also very different, from 5,000 yen to all the way to 50,000. And you can find more information about the dorms from the website below. And what's included is also very different, but most dorms, they all have the basic necessity, like bed or desk, etc. And this one on the screen, you can see the Toyonaka International House, located in Toyonaka campus. And this one is located it's on Mino campus. And this is it has individual rooms. And you can see on the screen what's included. And this one is very close to Tsuda campus. And it has units, so each person owns their own room, rents their own room, but also shares a common space that includes living space, kitchen space, and bathroom, etc. And what's included in the common area, you can see here, like refrigerator or washing machine, etc. And these two campuses are very new, opened just last year in 2021 October. So it's been just a few months, 2022 October. So you can see from the screen some of the photos that we took from the Tsukumodai dorm that is located very close to Suda campus. So they have a common space at the bottom, and if you go upstairs, you can go to your own room, and then you can see here on the top right, the living space that I mentioned before, and bottom right, you can see the kitchen space. And if you would like to see more, you can scan the QR code to see the YouTube video where our two students are giving introduction of their dorm. Okay. And this is the student support centers. We have 3 student support centers located on each campus, and you can scan the QR code to find more information there. And also we have handbooks dedicated for international students and researchers about living in Japan in Osaka. Here you can find more information from our social media pages, from our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And we have various interesting videos also uploaded to our Instagram and also YouTube.
Yeah, and recently we made a new video just uploaded to our YouTube account. It calls we collect greetings from in different language from our students.
Right. So yeah, that's all. And if you have any questions, you can always write to us to this email address, study.ou1@cgin.osaka-u.ac.jp.
Thank you very much. That's from us, OU introduction. If you have any questions, please write to us in the chat box.
Thank you very much. Was there any question? Since many of you belong to the School of Science or Medical Science, therefore you may be interested to use the frontier lab at Osaka to come to Japan. So if you want to come for a short period, please contact us. Then we can find a good place to have you in Osaka University. And part of the slide is already uploaded to Indico page, so you can see the detail on the Indico page.
I saw a question from student Jasmine. Can those who have graduated to join exchange programs not forward?
So the first question is about exchange programs eligibility for graduates, so who already graduated the program. Well, the exchange program is only for students who are currently students, enrolled students, full-time students at the universities. So unfortunately, you can't come through these programs. But we have like online summer exchange program, etc. That's very open for many students, and those programs you can participate.
Yeah, the second question we have our own. I think we have our own menu in our cafeterias. You can find it on CETA campus.
We even have a course on halal food.
Yeah. But under this situation of pandemic, I think now most of our students still having class online, remote learning. So, but Japanese government have opened up to all the students. Just it takes time for the students to come in. So now most of the students still under remote learning.
Right. So I don't think there's a country that's banned to visit. Not to visit. Visiting is probably difficult, especially just for tourists. But if you are coming as a student for degree program, maybe perhaps during this time take the course online, and then when it's your turn, you can come. But as an exchange student, so first priority is full-time students to first come to Japan, and then perhaps it will open to exchange students.
Yeah, but the policies is changing every day according to different situation of pandemic. So you can check website and also university homepage to get more details. Yeah, it's changing every day.
Right. So because of this, we have the exchange programs online, and they're giving tours online, like virtual tours, trying to adjust to the current situation.
Yeah. Okay, so if you have more question, please send email to me or to someone in Osaka University. Okay, thank you very much. Let's close this session.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So next session will start in 6 minutes. We will take a short break.